Hey you folks, hey you chickadees, how you doing? It's Thursday night, we got off in time, got some things done, and we got a martini ready. So I've been working hard all week and looking forward to enjoying this martini and playing some Dune with y'all. So, welcome in, thanks for being here with me. Let your friends and alliance mates know. Get your grannies on. Alright. So, and get things going. So, live on Twitch, TikTok, Kick, and YouTube, both vertical and horizontal. Be a stranger. Join us. I'm gonna let my granny. Come on. Here, you give me a like and a subscribe. You'd think grandma would already be doing push for it. So we got that going on, and here we are. Let's see. It's getting all our different things working as they need to. We're going to see what else we can do. Meme Kids, welcome in on YouTube. Thank you. Hello. Welcome in. Crazy About Gaming, welcome in as well. So, and so appreciate y'all being in. Don't forget to subscribe. Hop on in and everything. So, in there, we're gonna play some Dune. Are you meme and crazy? Are you checking us in on the vertical format or on the horizontal YouTube? I can't tell from the way it shows my chat, so never actually know in that regard. But either way, you're welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. So if you want a different view, you can always switch to the other one. So without leaving YouTube. Lay Lobster, hey crazy. I'm doing good. Got my Lay Rooster merch hat on, and I've got my Lay Rooster shaker, which well, it's really just an insulated cup, but I find these are very good for making a martini. Mean Kid, we are playing, you're on the short version, okay, so crazy, thank you. Mean Kid wants to know what we're playing. We're playing Dune Awakening, survival crafting MMO. MMO light, you know, because it's not like a full-blown MMO, but it's MMO enough if you like the game, and if you like the survival crafting. I'm just shaking up this martini a little bit more. And you can get these things in the merch store. There's merch links on YouTube and Twitch. So, yeah. Guys, we got a nice little glass with some lemon stuffed olives this time. And I've got just a martini, so we'll get a little pour going on and kind of in there, because I've been had some extra heavy-duty work stuff this week, and I was like, I'm gonna reward myself once I get to Thursday night with it. So we'll go from there. So all and sundry. A martini, a dry martini, dry as Rex. Crazy. Am I streaming on both? Yes, I'm streaming. I'm streaming on YouTube, YouTube Shorts, as well as YouTube Horizontal, but also on TikTok, as well as Kick and Twitch. So you can find me on your favorite platform. Twitch is kind of home base, but I multi-stream to all of those currently and everything. So yes, thank you. It does it nice and shake. This well, these shakers, it doesn't have to be my shaker, but of course you support the channel when you do use my shaker. They really make for a nice bowl. Mean Kid says, "What's my store? What's my store? I'm just a gamer, geek nerd who's always liked things, sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books and things like that. And so I like to play games that are related to that. I've got computery and all that, and I like to try to help people enjoy games. And you know, it's not just about playing sweaty and yanking things out, but more of like understanding what kind of games you're doing. I do a lot of computer role-playing games like Oblivion or things like that. Also MMOs like Dune, and then also some mobile games like Star Trek Fleet Command and Marvel Strike Force and things like that. So kind of combinations of different games. Again, playing into the Geek and Sundry, we talk about comic books, Marvel movies, DC movies, things like that, Dune movies, Dune books, whatever, Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, etc. You're kind of just doing that stuff. And I usually do some drink and food reviews too while we're doing that, because I'm enjoying my drinks and all that. And I'm an older guy, so I'm enjoying those creature comforts, some wine, some cocktails, some Belgian beer, that kind of thing. while we're chilling out. So, and we just hang out. Try to hang out with nice people and develop things. Try to, support myself a little bit as a streamer while we work. All that. And use this as a thing to hang out with people on. So, let's see. They killed the Avengers. Well, probably just to reset and everything, since it was getting difficult with the contracts. Honestly, it's probably business related more than anything. That was a weird noise. Was that a game noise or was that a everything? So, but I mean, if you've read the Avengers comics over the years and everything, there's a lot of killing the Avengers and restarting and all that, along with some of the other teams, X-Men, etc. Where they kind of relaunch some variant teams and do something quite different. So the Thunderbolts is part of that. Like if you're referencing the Thunderbolts being the new Avengers and all that. But yes, they will still have the Spider-Man movies, and Spider-Man's one of my favorites. One of my top favorite characters anyway. But they're not gonna get rid of Spider-Man or anything like that. In fact, with the relaunch, with what they're doing, and I haven't seen the Fantastic Four movie yet, so I'll probably catch it when it comes streaming. But with the relaunch of that alternate universe Fantastic Four, that allows them to launch and relaunch any of the franchises like Avengers or Spider-Man and all that, and then unify them through like the Battle World stuff that they got to go. Meme, take care. They crazy love Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm not wearing my Spider-Man shirt. Usually I'm wearing a Star Trek or a comic book shirt, but today I was wearing a shirt. So this is going to let them launch things with multi-universe, and then they can bring that together and sort it, kind of like DC does, as well, if you're familiar with like Crisis on Infinite Earths and things like that. Oh, our ping is ridiculous, so figure out what they're doing out there. So let's look. On our buddies, we're playing on a. We're mainly playing on
weather alert.
private server.
Sandstorm is approaching.
With Average Aim and his community and folks like that. I wish we're in there. So looking, we got a sandstorm coming in, so that's part of the Dune world. This is a huge open world, and this is actually the small part of the open world. So just the PvE section, not the deep desert, which we'll go into in a little bit. We got to wait for this. I'm trying to figure out where the sandstorm is. Let's see. One thing you can do on the compass rose is I'm kind of scrolling through it is look for it. There it is. It's this red mark, and it's 8,000 and counting down. Depending on if you can see it, may be hard to see on the vertical streams like TikTok and vertical YouTube. It's counting down to 7,900, but this gives us an idea of what direction it is, and then we can see it. You gotta take cover from the sandstorm. I don't know what direction my character's looking in the game, so Crazy's also YouTube. Oh, you're working on it. Oh, cool. Well, cool. Well, welcome in. It's always nice. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I've been doing a lot of live streaming on my YouTube for a while because I'm not making as much videos. I will get back to making videos, but some of that has to do with work giving me life. I can go live and play games and live stream more often. There, we found it, so it's way over here. Now this is Dune Awakening, which is intergalactic space and all that. But if you've read any of the Dune books or seen the Dune movies, this is set in that universe, an alternate history version of that universe, which actually works better, I think. There's no Paul Atreides. It's an alternate universe Dune where Paul Atreides was not born. That way, you as the character have a chance to be kind of the special one or something. It doesn't say you're that special one, but you're sort of special. You start figuring that out. There's some story in here.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Let's see here. So, Paul Atreides is a little, he's a lot more special than a Luke Skywalker. So, it's just, here we are looking. We're going to go flying a bit and exploring some, but it's getting up where we can kind of see through things. You're back. Have a great tune. Thank you very much. So this way you can at least see things. It kind of comes in as the sandstorm, as a sandstorm approaches. It's moved into 2,500 meters, so it'll be hitting us in that direction. You'll also be able to see it cloud. You can see these clouds rolling in. If you've been around, if you watched enough of my streams, you've seen me get caught by them while flying and out and about. See there, do you see the clouds coming up over there? You can see that in that direction. That is a sandstorm, and you're going to see it hit in full force. It's very cool. I want to have more things where I can.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
I like to have an area where you can sit protected and view it, because it's just kind of cool. Sitting through a hurricane or a thunderstorm or something like that, all looks safe. Not always that easy, but cool. There's a link in the Twitch stream for the Rooster merch and all that. Important today. There's the sand coming through. You can't really do anything while the sand's coming through. Definitely one of the things that makes it the survival game. Dune is the best planet for a setting for a survival game. With the worm, the sandstorms, the heat, the sand, the dehydration, it's a perfect land that wants to kill you. So if anything makes sense that you need to focus on survival, that's like a whole Dune initial story. It's like you got to recycle your water. Okay, so the sandstorm has moved past us, as you can see it moving off the screen. There's the little, like, center of the storm moving off. What I usually like to do, let's see, I've got some fuel on me and just some stuff. So what we'll do is we'll take my ship, we'll fuel it up. There's good. Pretty sure that's my ship. I just better check. I think it's mine, because it could be my buddy. Let me see the permissions. Yes, this is mine. So we both are co-owners on each other's ships and stuff. We're like family, so we're playing together. There's some spice. Then we'll just sit down. Briefly here. Let's start looking at picking up a little bit of spice. Yeah, I need some spice. So again, the worm's gonna pop pretty quick when you're out here, but take what you can get. Works. So. I can already hear the worm coming, I think. But he's not coming efficient. They're playing the music of he's getting closer. Soon he's going to start taking notice. I like it when you shoot this. Get as much ice as we can. It's not empty, but it's not a lot, so. There he is. See, it just took him a little while. I think definitely 400 meters is safe enough. And it took him a while, so for him that's a long time, you know, so I was able to like dawdle. This is a southern there. Hanging out and not doing that much. Well, let's take our spice, open our inventory here. We got 478 out of, 700. There's not a lot there. Like if you're looking down, I don't see much of any. So, I'm not gonna waste my time with more. We will pick up some spice at another spot. Like there's a crashed ship. We're gonna go over there and pick up some crashed ship stuff. And then, of course, there are buried treasures, too, in addition to other things. And if Luke and I were texting, he was texting me and let me know because he was making aluminum for us. So again, we gotta wait We got issues with the worm showing up at all times. We gotta go to 5. Gotta go to our cut array. That was a mistake. Good job. But this and boom. This is the way I like to do it. So we're gonna. I want to get as close as possible to the spots, the collection spots, because there. It's janking out on us, so we're going to have to. Is not showing. There we go, we started to. Come on now, baby. Come on, baby, before the worm shows up. There we go. That was annoying. We got some stuff. There's another one on here. I like to do it this way. I find this to be fairly effective. Not jumping around, because jumping is bad if you're wearing a suspensor belt, which I always am. Just a little bit of wormage. Okay, that's the 3 spots, so we're going to jump in. We're up. We're outie. Continuing to look. So, we look now, look in our inventory. I got some spice from that. I got some ray amplifiers, some cavalry servox, steel, mechanical parts, industrial pumps, sweet, rangefinders, ship manifest, little fuel cells, things like that. This is good. So what would we also, because we have a little spice, boom, auto deposit now. Drink a little of our sweat water. You know. No sweat. Now, I like to make a big sweep because there's going to be this kind of goes into, we're entering in the Jabral area, but between Jabral and Haga Basin and out into Mesa Turrell stuff, we're going to find spice drops, and we're going to, I mean, there are buried treasures. Those you have to like look for a little more directly than I'm currently doing, so whenever I'm low, I have a better chance of finding one. But I also have a chance of harder to glide and all that. Down there, I think, but I ain't dropping into quicksand. That's quicksand, and that's death. Don't know. We might be able to get out of something like that with the ship, take the ship out, or fly the ship out. But I ain't messing. My ornithopter is too pricey a thing, so we're not gonna mess with that. So it's Mesa Turrell, and see there's some spice. So pop over, and if we can get some more 200, 500, 700. These are small spice spots compared to what's in the parts in the deep desert. Start collecting, because sometimes the worm's going to be a lot closer and he's going to start harassing us sooner, and that's kind of a pain in the ass. So that piece is a little hard for me. We're just going to get worm is not being too bad today. Let's see. Get. Yeah, at least there. Yeah. Again, we're moving around now. We're in Mesa Turrell, but we can also end up in the radiation zone, which I don't have a radiation suit on right now, so that's not a good thing. There's definitely some stuff in there. There's definitely some spice, some shipwrecks. But once we get closer, visibly seeing the radiation zone, that ain't gonna fly. Now, Cthulhu and I were talking. We're getting low on sand, flower sand / silicone blocks, which is that white, smoky sand. There's another one over there. Right over there. Let's see if we can grab. And I'm gonna fix screen. Looks like screen tearing a little bit on. So I'll fix that in a minute when I get back to base. So if you're being bothered by that, your YouTube. I don't know. This one where you can see the ship. It's like floating downward. I don't like ones on a hill or on a side. I like to be really close. Worm's been particularly friendly, or I mean, and leaving me alone right now, which is, you know, yeah, I'm leaving stuff, but we're getting a lot, and I figure the worm is coming, so I'm just kind of continuing to deposit. Usually the worm comes before I get a full amount, and I have to fly up, and then I jump back down and get some more and all that. But he's no, he's being a little distracted. I mean, he already showed up once for something, but that's about it. So we're looking for shipwrecks. We're looking for spice. We are going to come for more sand, some blocks. Buddy Cthulhu's probably going to join in Discord. I won't be broadcasting him. Let's see. There, I believe, is a worm. Found the worm, running around. One of the worms. The free look mode, that's the inner zone over there, so there's nothing too good over there. We are low enough that we should spam the scanner, because if we see some stuff. And that's more of like, if you happen to see it kind of thing. Are you on OnlyFans? Only if you want. You know I am. AC, welcome in. You too. You dirty dogs, I am. Y'all are already subscribed to me. It's just like y'all are always. That's the in-code word for my OnlyFans. Whoever asked if I am, they already know. Thank you for subscribing. Subscriber, you like feet? Well, I have feet. Subscribe, and one day you may see them. I like having feet as well. You know, it's a lot easier for me to get places. I have two of them, not just one. Special fetish, two-footed person. Also drinking pea water out of a still suit, so that's got to be exciting for some fetish. Yeah. I have two feet. They're different than each other. One's left, one's right, but still, they're sexy. Sexy, and they take me. I think I'm gonna have to look at my wings and see what they need. Double the pleasure. Gotcha. Just subscribe and find out. Yes, we run around the rift here. How you doing, AC? I hope well. Just trying to get some height with all this verticality over here. There, I haven't checked my repair needs. Looking down, some flower sand. They were going to move, well, they're going to move the flower sand with the updates, but they haven't moved it yet as far as I know, which is good. There's the worm being a douche nozzle. Doing wormy things. So we grabbed a bunch of stuff. Let's go home. Briefly take some ill-gotten gains in there. So this is just a little thing. I like to do this again when I'm trying to check things out. Get the easy stuff. This is lower. I mean, spice is in tier, but it's lower tier in some regards, and the stuff you get from the shipwrecks. But I need that stuff. So again, a lot of the parts I got in, like industrial pumps. Those things are ridiculous to get. I mean, we have a place where we can. There's a city and then a place for farming. That's about it. We need to check our water and see what kind of pumpage we need. We need to make an assault ornithopter particular thing. So we're at 901,000 out of 1,100, or 1,180,000. We have a lot of water storage space. It is not something we've had a problem with. I believe that Thuluk told me he went and got some bodies for us to fill it in. So like I say, we're at 15 days. As you can see, not more. We're gonna have to figure out what we need to run our power on. So I'm just gonna run around these places and just deposit. That's 2 meters. When I see the darts go, I know that was a problem. Heavy darts. Happens. And then we'll go to other places. Our main storage areas. Alright. Plus, we have. Let's forget we're sitting on a bunch of ice but it's in a different container. That button, boom, heavy darts went in there, which is the part I didn't want, but it's just kind of we just kind of get things put together. Drop down over here, open up. There's, so you can see I got some spice. We'll go to our Ice Scout Ornithopter, 1,213. So, then we can go to our little spice refinery. This is a baby. And say, make 13. And we have more and more spice relative. This is the least efficient of the spice refineries. However, we're early on, so there's good enough reasons to do that. We still want it, and I know that people said he put stuff in. Need some stuff. We're gonna need some iron and steel as well for some lance rat activities, I believe. So let's make some more. Let's make some more balls for people. There's some OnlyFans comments for making balls. You know, I'm gonna make another 5 because I already have 5 on me, and I think that's gonna take up 2 slots if I have 11 or if I have 20. So I might as well have 20. Because if we go into deep desert, which I think we're prepping to, we'll go in there a bit more. Now, also looking at the vehicle, wanting to start making the ornithopter. We have 519 duraluminum. So, I told Thuluk to make himself a cutter. Let's start with the chassis. We're going to make a little bit, and we're going to put it down as a placeholder. Carbide scraps we have. But let's We're gonna have one of these. You know, he and I can just share this because again, this is like the station wagon of Dune. But it's good. So like for flower sand and things like that, it's gonna hold. It holds a lot more storage, so we can get that. So we'll get cabin that's diamond D dust, armor plating, all things we have. I assume I needed that. Could be wrong. Okay. That's what we need. Where are we getting there? We're gonna need an engine. Hydraulic piston, C7 of 11. Huge. I do not have a ton of those. So we're gonna do that. Generator, military power, 7 of 10. I need buku amounts of that stuff. The tail. Bits. You can see we're almost out. Storage, gotta have storage. Yeah, we gotta have wings too. Now we're out of duraluminum. I need 4 friggin' wings. We got industrial pumps for it. I need I can make 4. Getting there. Let's look at the storage. I just wanna put that in. Let's see. Normal wings versus these are spicy. Dude, no, we're not. Make 4 of those, so we can get the basics going. And then what we also need to research. We're gonna go into research over here and see. You can see I got 716 points, so I've got a point or 2 available. Because I'm being slow about this and doing this. So duraluminum, there's the assault ornithopter and the scout and all that. So we want thrusters and storage. So scout. So the thrusters for the assault make it fly away. Fly away. Thruster. Duraluminum, we're out of duraluminum, so we can we'll start putting this together. Let's see, do I have space? I do. Let's not add more. We'll take care of that. Hold on. Where's my welding torch? Must be. Surprised I don't have it on. Must be in the box. In the hanger box. We're gonna put this in the middle. I think I can build this in between. Like normally I have one over here, so we may have to move one thing. Fly away with me. Where is my welding torch? My welding torch part 5. I put it in the wrong box. These are part 3s. Put it in the stones. Thought I'm here. Sandstone. Up in there. I think I have it in here. No. Or I keep my goodies in here. No. Where the hell is it stored? It got stored. Didn't get lost. But, oh, I know where it went. I have a broken one. One of these chests. And so when I did the auto join, there's one of these where... Hey, that's storage for MK5. I could have used that. Not there. But it is in one of these guys. There we go. That's my MK5. See, we have a broken one. It's not fully broken. Let's go and start laying this out. Let's see if we can pieces out start making this be available. Okay, apparently we can right there. Engine, generator, one wing, some storage. Okay. As you can see, this guy is bigger than these other guys, so it's going to take up. It's going to be like our station wagon on blocks. So it's kind of my goal for us. Fly away. There's the tail. There's the other 3 wings. So we've got everything except, I think, which will mean it's functional and we can start using it. Now it's slower, but figure out where to there you go. How to get it pointing in the right direction to get it. I think, is it? I think it's actually ready. Let's just look. It makes it sound like we need a couple. A little stuck on the dang thing. Apparently. Now I thought I had some wings on me. Apparently not. So either I ran out of materials, which is possible, and we've got a. I thought we were able to make 4 wings. No, there's no wings in there, so let's. Still, yeah, we can. 2 wings. Apparently, we needed. So I thought we already made them. We got more martini, and again, rooster caps, rooster shakers, there's shirts, there's other things. Here's just enjoying the head. Day at work, a project that I had to, tense project I had to work to complete for today. It's now done. And earlier in the week, other contentious, tense project. That was kind of fake. Now you hear that sound. Sign that the sucker's ready. So now that we're getting the full, say more. Passenger 1, passenger 2, co-pilot, I think driver, inventory. Let's fuel this sucker up. Oh. No item for refueling. This is work. Sucker's gonna take more fuel. Come on, babe. Take that small one. Probably get rid of it. Okay, thank you. Pinion. Yeah, took the small, and we're still at 95%, which is good. Oh, now we've got a little bit of these mediums here. Oh, and there is that. Hold on. rather close to a Duluth ship. We'll move it around as needed. Why did I say hold on? Because I got a brand new. Use our scout. We're gonna go down here and grab this crash ship. This is new. Never know when the Hermes gonna start rearing his head, but these are all things we need. So. Oh, it's awful close. I might not be able to. Oh yeah, it's not there. Sorry, there's a space. I just thought there wasn't for some reason. And that spot is where is that spot? It's right over there. That's not good. We don't want to lose ourselves or our ornithopter to whatever's going on right here, and that is a real chance. Did just make an assault ornithopter. Please let me back in and let me save myself. Warm. Tense time of bugging, crashing. I lose everything right here. Putting my good gear, putting my ornithopter. Connection lost. Bastard. Bastard. Now it's gonna is it gonna let me connect in, or is it gonna give me like a bug error? Who knows what kind of vibration I'm making or not making? Emoji dead. Hey, Kick. Yeah, did you see what they said about you in the Discord? Welcome in. I'm probably dead right here. Oh. You're probably really dead. Something happened. After this, we have to kill Steam, kill the game and kill Steam, and then God knows. We're down on the ground, we're going to be eaten by the worm. I can flip this and show it to customer support, and they probably will just say, yeah, it's sorry. And we'll grind it back up. But I am wearing a good still suit. Trying to get that to work, to launched. Think. Christ. Did you sync up, you little? Hmm. Oh, I see what happened. We lost connection. On this computer only. So sweet. Oh. Oh, this is super duper pleasant. Let's go see how dead we are. We shall see, fellow kickers. Maybe about to regrind all my shit, so I should be about to grind all my shit. But if we get lucky, log in, you bitch.
I dream of it.
I dream of it, but I'm not looking forward to what I'm going to see next. Thanks, Phoebe. Oh, on TikTok. Holy moly, we're live. is it? Oh, and there he is. Look at that. Oh my goodness. There he is coming in to eat it. Somebody clip that. We got out in like what? 5 seconds soon enough? Oh my goodness. I gotta check, because I think I connected back on like on my Wi-Fi, because I don't know what's going on with my Ethernet connection. So there, it's a strong connection. God, that was. Ooh, can't believe I'm alive. And got some stuff. I can't. I think Average was trying to say something. Are they somewhere in here? Oh man, I can't believe we came out unscathed there. Where is Average? Average, if you're around. I thought you might have sent me a hello, and I don't know. So, why? What the hell just happened? That was. Oof, that was scary. Of note, I mean, I got a MK5 welding torch on me. Echolita John. I got my Cutter Ray Mark V. Got these good weapons. Shadrath Still Suit. I only got one of those. Soft step boots, things like that. I cannot believe we made that. Getting. Would just be around. Feel free to say hi, because you're gonna have to say hi in another one. I gotta look and see where we're at. See what in the hell happened. I don't know if I had an issue with my I don't know if I had an issue. Ethernet adapter. I don't know if something pulled out. Something might have pulled out in the back. I need to find out. I don't have a good damn clue. Let me go check the back of my computer. So we're still connected. I don't know if my Ethernet port has gone bluey on the computer, or what kind of thing is happening. I can play on Wi-Fi, but obviously, I don't know. I'm figuring, like, did I pull the cable out of the router, the bridge, or something? So I'm trying to figure it out. Bat it down. Welcome in. I'm in distress. You're good. Where the hell's my Ethernet connection? Where can I see that better? Um, no, sound's working. Don't tell me that. Sound's been. I think things are working. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let me see. No, let me see. Oh yeah, no, they can hear me. You hear me. It's my Ethernet on the gaming computer went down. It fired off here. I'll have to check it. But right now we got a bigger problem. So, so Shazam went off for me, but not for you guys. That's always the problem. I'll never hear that it's not going off. So I don't know what the fuck happened there. But I know what it was. It's on this screen. It won't go off. I'm looking at my computer and trying to figure out what in the hell just happened to my Ethernet, and I want to test my Ethernet. Yeah, I know you found that, but wireless. But what about the Ethernet? Ah! No, hold on. Did we just get connected? Did I just get it fixed? So remember, I'm on a sorry, troubleshooting here. All right, I am now connected, according to that, on Ethernet. Something happened to my Ethernet connection. Dropped me while I was on the sand on a shipwreck at Dune. The worm going to come. And I had to reboot. I didn't reboot the computer. I had to get in, but we're now back on. It says on Ethernet on the computer. So we'll fire off the Shazam in a minute, because I don't think that's broken at all. Actually, everything went in. I connected via Wi-Fi, which was a little risky, but I do have good Wi-Fi on top of everything else. So, and then we got in, and the ship was still there. I wasn't eaten by the worm, which I felt like 10 minutes. It was probably 3 minutes, but it felt like 10. And then I got in, and I started to fly up, and then I heard the worm coming, and the worm ate the ship, and it would have eaten me. So I made it by maybe 10 seconds. So we did capture it on stream. So it was a real, but it's not like I had problems with my entire internet connection while working from home earlier today, and I reset the router and did all that kind of thing. It was not this computer, but it was just the gaming computer, not the streaming computer. That's why we haven't had a blip there. So that took a second. It was very frustrating. Well, it was glad I kept my head. It's kind of like when you get in quicksand. It's like, there's a way to get out. Maybe. Anyway, I was also getting spammed by these big people. I can share what's going on now in the game. I had to block it out while I looked at things before I got mega doxed or anything, so.
I dream of it.
We're back on Ethernet, so. Nice. So I believe I'm live. Still live, so bat it down. Welcome in. Feel free to fire off Shazam if it'll let you, because I think it's working. But I think it's muted on the screen that I had it on to hide things. Be the first test. I'm not listening to my live stream. I sometimes do for sound checks and all that. But all right, now tell me if you heard that. I don't know, because I'm not listening. So if that's not, then I can fix that. Good now. Okay, good. Yeah, the screen I had it on, like the just chatting screen, doesn't fire off everything. to make sure it actually has, like, you know, the music and stuff, because some of those things have to be turned on rather manually. Sandstorm coming too. Night darts. So before I thought there was a problem, I was like, wait a minute. Anyway. Sandstorm's somewhat close. There. Oh, it's just baby down there. Whatever. Okay, so we got that. That was scary as fuck. Built your pickle, hey hey! 43. We were talking about OnlyFans, that seems appropriate over here. Having my first drink of the week, the martini on Thursday after a long week of work. Work's not over, unfortunately, but I have tomorrow, but any fool can get through a Friday, is what a friend of mine once said. I'm working remote, so I'll live with it. We got these makeshift filters, so we'll put some water in. What's going on with these turbines? They're at 15 days. These guys, we need more low-grade lubricant. That's why we're low on. We can't max out our that. Guy's generating power for days. He doesn't care. These guys are out, so we can. Is it? Let's add some. Let's see what we need. We may need to make more. Like, I think that was it. 2 more. Wanting to make some water. Just made a bunch of, we made an assault ornithopter. Assume I don't have the grass. It's usually grass that I don't have, which is not that. Yeah, well. Start. It's the plant fiber, and it's. Bat it down. How's your day going? Mrs. Rooster is currently visiting in North Carolina now. She was in Virginia, now she's in North Carolina as of today. Probably Durham area. Get her early. One shipwreck got taken, so we're gonna fly around. More of, I just want to test not dying. That was a little intense. You need to go get. Oh, there's a shipwreck, I think. Just I think it was rough. 2V is very nice. The front it works last day. I hear you. We had some rough stuff. See that worm just popping in. think he's coming in to eat this right now. That he is. So, I don't feel like he was that far below me. What do you think? I knew I had to be a little safe, but he's cleaning up shop. I thought I saw some sand, but maybe that's just been wiped. I think I got wiped right then. And this drum sand too. Message failed to send. Which message? We're gonna bring the assault doctor out for its maiden voyage. We'll bring in a whole bunch of flowers because it can bring twice. My message about being the last OG left the shop after Marsa. Yes, that didn't send. You just said you were gonna miss this guy. Something next. Are you doing? Are you like a mechanic? Kind of thing in the shop? Believe. Share as much or as little as you want to in this public internet world. Completely be aware. I always ask a lot of questions. I'm trying to understand. I'm interested, but I also don't want anybody to be doxxed or working on a punch store in the commercial department. You deliver. Okay. I thought you drove around and did some stuff, but yeah, I thought you were on the move. Good luck. I'm working on some stuff with work too. I don't get the details, but there's an option for me to move into what's become a lateral position, but that I think will be a better quality of life for me and for streaming. And quality of life with Mrs. Brewster. All of which are good, but yet be the same, so no pay cuts or anything like that. Thought that was spice, but it's not. Shadow. The Shadow. You know that reference? Please let me know. Speculative best view is okay. Well, it's probably not where we're going. Gonna make some mods to do the band hammer and stuff. So. Anyway, good news is shipwrecks are being eaten, so that probably means we're going to hear some new ones. When we hear those like multiple explosions, I've often been like, what the hell is that? One explosion is a spice blow, but like 4 explosions is a ship getting blown up in the ground and then crashing somewhere. Trying to decide if I'm eating leftovers from delivery or something else. I know I'm drinking peanuts and those. God bless them. Got some nice Belgian ale if I need it too, so. get high enough to fly. We're gonna go into the deep desert at some point. But after that masterly thing, I want to make sure I can fly around and do some stuff in Haga Basin. Dying and getting eaten by the worm is no different in the Haga Basin versus the deep desert. I just don't want to go out that far to get even more disappointed, if that makes sense. Again, message failed to send. I don't know. Reload stream probably. Because you know we had such a big. The crash wasn't on that computer, so I don't know. And the computer I'm gaming on has nothing to do with the stream because I'm doing this dual PC thing. It's all fancy. Surprised I was able to figure out how to do it in the first place, but yeah, try that. Yeah, I would do that because who knows? But yeah, it shouldn't be on my end because the crash that I was having is just on the gaming computer, so everyone was able to keep the stream going on all the things because it's a different computer, and you know it's never. The only bright spot tomorrow is got JJ's Cuban food truck coming, so at least get to enjoy Cubano Sam. Oh well, that does sound damn good. Damn good. I do like a good Cuban sandwich. Spare these things. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll see if it does it again. Well, not that time. I'm catching those. Did you just refresh? Next thing, if it's not working, go ahead and try subscribing. We'll see what happens. But it looks like it's doing. You said we'll see if it does again, but I don't know if you said something between then. I mean, it looks like it's okay. You're refreshing. It may be good now. Still worth trying subscribing. I'm just going to recommend that always. Let's see. All right, let's try. Just made. Big Hammer Assault, which is not the one I'm going to run around jumping things. Look at this beast. More dies, I can give a prime. Oh well, I appreciate it. Yeah, if you got a prime to give, I will appreciate that. And anyone else who's got a prime. Is prime new for you? I see that prime insignia. It's been given to Brad or something. Oh, there's a shipwreck. It looks like a worm going right around it. The worm tends to like around it too sometimes. They say they're gonna get rid of these 3D spots. I don't want that, but I understand if they do. I certainly will accept your prime. I'll accept everybody's prime. Except we were going to run low on silicon blocks. Now, in a non-private server, that's the kind of thing where I might be able to sell it. And I might try to... When we get to the weekend, I'm gonna have to like go into the public server, and like get a lot of batteries and make sure we power up the shields because we're keeping the public server alive. Because at some point, I'm gonna want to play on the public server as well. I think that's a little bit more of like what I wanted to do. Nothing wrong with private server, sure. But I do think I want to have some market activity where I can sell some of the resources that I find easy to work on in order to fund things. I like being able to fund things that I can't fund. That makes sense. It's part of the MMO experience that I like. So again, this is storage on. Yeah. Mute. Prime is new, right? For you? Maybe? Anyway. You welcome it. No, and you don't have to pretend like you don't like other streamers. It's fine. I know you support me and this channel in many ways, including like the Amazon stuff. You're the main leader in Amazonian support. Much appreciated. Right now, you know that there's no worm sand right here. They're supposedly going to get rid of the no worm sand areas. There's like up to 2 of these. So I don't want them gone. To me, this is like, yes. There's also stuff in the deep desert. Well, it's not no worm sand. The worm is further away. So that kind of. We just heard some worm. I am hearing some worm. So sometimes you gotta go do the farming. Yes, we're compacting like we just don't care. Hands in the air. Wait until we fill up. Doing some more for heaters. It's a little premature. Do need to fix the wrap on the screen, so apologies. Apologies, I meant to do that, but after the disruption, I got a little freaked out. I think that's a worm coming to eat that. It's not coming for me, because We may see him eat that sucker. Kind of cool. We're safe. I think we are. That was him eating. See, we have no worm sand here. We're actually in this proper. He just leaves us alone. Break. Thank landmass. Silicone block farming, and we're getting a lot of it. And soon enough, we're not going to have the ability to do this. I'm going to go get that shipwreck at some point. Also reading the Dune second novel. It's called Dune Messiah. Very different than the first book. Reading it. It's hard for me not to watch the shows that are related to whatever we're playing or books. The first Dune book is really, really good. Let's say they're quite different. Different in style, narratively, some English classes know about. Harmony expert. Acted smart at one point. I'm impressed. I'm trying to get here. Let's look. Look at that. We said 677 1,000. We got tons of room. This is by far. I mean, I used to run the bike out here, and then I occasionally ran the buggy. And I don't think. I mean, not the buggy. I probably did run the buggy once, but I think I never. I ran the Scout, but I don't even know that I filled the Scout ornithopter fast. Because, you know, it's kind of boring. Not saying that this is exciting, but it's kind of exciting that I'm able to get so much. It's, you know, we haven't done Silicon Boss, me and Ifulu. If he were out here helping to load it in, it'd be even better. Is that a Ifulu? Let it go down for a second. Crazy, yo, what's up yourself? Of course I'm still up. Yeah, we're hanging out. Chilling. I'm still finishing my martini. I got more drinks coming. I at least got a Belgian, not a bottle of wine. One of those two. I gotta decide what I want to eat for dinner. Am I gonna have leftovers? Am I gonna give in? Or am I gonna order something that I want that's not my leftovers of things I've ordered? I thought I was in shade. I'm not. So. Good. Glad to hear it. We are taking the Assault Doctor out for its initial flight, mainly using it because it has better gear. You should get some. I know, I need some. Well, I mean, I'm drinking tea. I need some food. Sometimes we do some kind of food review on the stream, so, which is you know, for the longest time, I didn't want to eat on stream, particularly on YouTube. But I gave that up. Like, we're doing food reviews. We're just going to turn it into part of the stream. So if I have a nice cheeseburger, we show it, we talk about it, we break it down. And I pair it with some beer or wine or cocktails or whatever. Yeah, that's not full. Just gonna say hi, bye. So, no problem. Appreciate you. You've been in here more than once, and it's much appreciated. So thanks a bunch. Continue to follow. Oh wait, we're. Good night to you as well, Crazy Bad Gaming. And thank you for being here and saying hi. I'll be on again tomorrow around the same time. It might be like 6:30 or 7 Pacific time instead of. I think I got on 5. I think I managed to get on at 5:30. It might have been a little later than that because I was working on stuff. All this house stuff. Take care of the dog. Water the plants. Just topping off the hot tub. Waiting on Mrs. Rooster to get home. She'll be home. Storage full. Storage full. So we're gonna fill our storage up and we're gonna fly home. I don't think I've ever done this. Things up. We're close to full now. Backpack full. Yeah, backpack full. Storage full. Sun drenched. Figure out my dinner plan. I've got some Chicago deep dish from Saturday that finished off today. Be completely appropriate. I'm leaning towards doing something else. So may throw some biddies in there. Let's order some dinner. So Rooster said I can see there's a DoorDash. And leftovers for lunch. There was a way to tip that. I did not plan that. Crap, hey! And is that Gonchar? Who's that playing that trap? That's a new crash ship over there. We want to raid out. Need some water. The tribe is Barry Fuego in the house. Sorry, for some reason it wasn't showing in one of the other places. Welcome in, Barry. How are you doing? Very, very good, I hope. Okay, we got this new baby here. Grab some water. What we're gonna do is go scout Salt ornithopter. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. And then also, gotta run over here to the main. Alright, we need to make silicone blocks. 233. Get it go. Now let's go get some more crash ship stuff before we go into figuring out some appropriate dinnerage. Mine hit my. We want the little stuff. Pretty sure I saw something over here. Yeah, I see it. Okay, I just want to show you what this is. Man, I can't find it in time, so we gotta get up there. That was buried treasure. I want to get it, but worm is coming. We're over 400, so I'm sure we're good. I mean, if he eats a ship, that'll suck, but... There it is. This draws the worm, so the fact that I eat it not helpful. Yeah. That's annoying. It's fucking annoying. I just gotta say. The other option is to put the hand scanner in, and normally it's like, but I'm fucking seeing it. We know where it is. It needs to show up. I even had trouble finding one like this in a while, and I've been like, oh yeah, you almost don't need it. So look at that. The fucking twat waffle. That's a big. So fuck you, fuck Tom, on that one. That's so. I can't believe you wasted my fucking time with an artifact. I've already near broken and about killed me once, so. Yeah. He's coming to me or not. Mrs. Rooster may or may not have been watching you. I don't know. I'm at the top, right? So I don't need that. Let's see. Oh, you what? Get out of here. better eat that ship. Do the... There he goes. Okay. That's the only... I was like, you better eat that ship the way you're firing off. I'm like, how the hell am I so far behind on these ships? They're not... They shouldn't... They should be new enough, is what I... is what I was saying. You need to... Because it's like, if he's about to eat the ship, then it makes sense that he's, like, really alert. But if he's not about to eat the ship, he needs to shut the fuck up and stay away for a second, because that was, like... That was a problem. Like, what? I think we got one spot on that. No. Did we get any? I don't know. Let me see. Maybe not. Maybe was he being a... Oh, he was being a little bitch. Okay. Alright. No, that's what he was doing. I forgot. I thought maybe we had gotten one and then hadn't got anything else, but... Up there. I think this one has some spots, so we're gonna... Sorry, I have only so much tolerance for things starting to go fuck-worthy. And they do that. Alright, we need... What is it we need? Because I think we need a shitload of aluminum. We have no aluminum, plenty of water. So we need duraluminum because I blew it all to make that thing. That's fine. Unspecial. Oh, we should figure out. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick and be right back now that we have an idea. Think wine versus beer. Wine versus beer and food. Ideas. Food. I don't know. So, let me know your thoughts. Throw some biddies or subs or donations. Whatever as we think about the whole thing. Be right back. We're back. Gonna figure out everything. Making sure some of the stuff is okay. Desert stuffs. Compactor. We need her. Yeah, so. Take a look at one of the repair stations. Silicone, spiced infused duralumin, baby. And they're up. I don't know. Duralumin. I think we are out of duralumin. We also need to look at industrial grade lubricant. Or is it regular low grade lubricant? Low grade lubricant, which of course requires the silicone block, so we'll have to get some of that. Both to make under. Get to work on that. Just looking at some of the food options out there. Hey, let me put this in. Just one of these burger places that I used before. Okay. Oh, got that going on. And the circle, that's the sound. Sound of a what it sounds like when there's a sandstorm. I don't see one. I got something on my damn glasses. Damn thing didn't come off my glass. I'm so ready for the weekend. I am on call some, so I'm not sure. He's part of it. You know what else can happen. I hate that sandstorm. It scares the hell out of me. Going deep desert for a little bit. Oh! Guess what? You can really dive, can't you? I said I was going to fix the screen tearing over there on the other side, and there we go. Whatever. I'm gonna get up high and then start to glide. We're leaving this map. We're going to the deep desert. We got some balls. We got a bunch of balls. Everybody on TikTok kick to which event. Here it is. Here's the wall. You can watch. Alright. You can go in on the far side because I think we're less to explore those. Hopefully, we're not walking into a damn sandstorm. That would suck. Well, not at least there. And we don't have this surveyed, so just go up top somewhere and fire up a ball. Again, get 100 XP from that. And we want to be looking, we want to find some of this titanium, gratividium. I don't know that it's this close out, it might not be. Average is not with us. I think he was trying to high, but no, he failed. 56 meters. That's higher. Well, that peak is higher. That should definitely be high enough. Now we're in the high fuel zone. All aluminum. I could certainly use aluminum, but I'll find some other. That should be high enough to be, and hopefully in one of these other sectors. We're in one of these two sectors. I think we're in that one, but I'm not. Well, I already have that, so. That was AA. This one. 1 meter. Cool that. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Gotta go over there. I was over 1 meter before. What's on the suckage? Meter's 3 feet. Oops. My God. It's 3 feet right there. That's more than than 3 feet. So you are not doing Eating! 9 feet increased. It's not giving me 1 meter. In this PvP area. You really? Okay. Fuck you. You already tried to kill me more than once. In the fucking rolls. 1 meter, go up 50, and then it's like you're 51 meters below where you need to. No, I'm not. The language on this. Hear that, Oles? Get your shit together. We're in B9. Not benign. Over there. Maybe we can survey. There's a worm. I just saw the worm out. Data down, you still there? B9. The B9's the end, so it's 81 squares. We got that, so up. That's not buried treasure, that's grass. Oh, that's gonna throw you off. Throw me off, at least. A lot of sand, folks. Don't mean sand, people. Over here. My eye allergies are bothering me today. Put drops in. It's over 9, so again, we're not westerly. Then we can perch up here. The ship's hopping. You need it to set. You get a lot of XP from this. Also, just trying to figure out what's out here, so it's not just an XP thing. Control point. Let us go to that. It may not be uncovered yet. We can get it. Get some Landsrad points. To the rock. To the right. To the right. Right. There it is. So it may not be discovered or open yet. Then again, we may be able to take it. House, we tell it. I thought I was going to tell it. House task's not very good, so. The house tasks reveal over time. E. Halfway through E is where PvP kicks in. Now, what I haven't found is titanium and Stradivarium Stradivarius. That's I haven't found that stuff yet. I know it's there. It's somewhere. Average has found it, but he's been going into PvP zone area, so for all I know, that's what we have to do. I haven't been going into the PvP area much at all. Just entered PvP area. PvP zone, period. So head on a swivel type of stuff. That's a sandstorm, bitches. Go, 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 go. I don't know how far that sucker is. I think we're safe. barely past that. And we're in a zone where if we were to land and be able to meters Who's riding? Augie is red alerting. Turn to get out of here. We have to hit these borders in order to actually leave. Is kind of noticeable. Me trying to be all sleek and it ain't working. Freaked out by that sandstorm coming. The sandstorm in the deep desert, they can be a lot tougher, so it had me extra worried. Hope we avoid the sandstorm. That room to drop. Up and glide. Really got anything, but we got a bunch of XP. So we're actually gonna go pick up our dinner. Get that. Still. Go and Funsies. We'll go break him there. Then we're gonna get some dinner. So we're gonna pop over to Fonzie. It's part of the average raider community. Get our dinner. I'll be on tomorrow too. Hey, place. Take care. Cock-a-doodle-doo.